Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you. Hope you're doing really good. I have this Modern Goddess deck. I have been saving it till the end, but you know what? I think we should just do it first this time. So this is the guidebook. I've had it for a while. It's one of my favorite Oracle decks. So, and I'm not sure if they have it tagged for YouTube or not. But let's just pull one for you for the sign of Cancer, and we'll get your next 48-hour reading started with this. What goddess has a message for Cancer? And I do open up for your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors. Ooh. I always think of someone either finding out they're pregnant or having something to do with fertility, spring. Doesn't have to be pregnancy. It comes across to me like that. Saraswati on the bottom. All right, well, let's look it up. I mean, it's something to do with Easter, isn't it? Eostra. I think it has something to do with Easter, but we will find out. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's the goddess of spring, and for it to come out in the reverse, I feel like there might be some significant point in your life where you're like, when is this ever going to manifest, or when is some type of period in your life going to come to fruition? It feels like it will be spring, or you're waiting on something that maybe it will be here in the spring. So growth is the key word. The symbol could be the hare, like the rabbit, the flowers of spring, the lamb, and the affirmation is that you're constantly growing into your best self. She is the goddess of spring, associated with Ostera. She's Germanic. Yeah, so her name is synonymous. Oh my gosh, really? I'm not even. Okay, baby animals, eggs, flowers. It says she's full of energy, optimism, and renewal. She's connected to the dawn. When she arrives, the sun grows in strength, and so does the earth. So that's interesting. So this is about growth. It's about growth, Cancer. And maybe there's something with the German culture or something like that, too, that you could relate to. Definitely has a lot to do with the light and growth and innocence. That lamb, yeah, innocence. Okay, let's get a Celtic cross here for the sign of Cancer. Glad that didn't come out, because we're just going to cut this deck. Dreams of Gaia, by the way, is the deck. This is the card that it always surprised me that there's two of them in this deck, and it doesn't say that there's going to be two of them, but there are. And I associate this with, some people call it twin flame. I feel like a word is just a word. You know, we're the ones that put labels and meanings on all these things. But if the Knight of Wands comes across to your mind is travel or movement, or a person who is very passionate and adamant to go in a direction that follows their passion. It's just really kind of like this. I knew this one was going to come out. I knew this one was going to come out because of this. So the child archetype is literally coming out. If it's number one in this Dreams of Gaia, so it can be talking about a manifestation. Or the beginning, something having a beginning to its manifestation. That's interesting. And there's your wish granted card. The challenge, the wish granted, the Nine of Cups. Gotta have faith, faith, faith. Faith in the reverse. Oh, that's nice. Love. That one looks like it, but it's not. It's the King of Fire. You have the child and you have the youth. That one wanted to come out. That's nice. 2 for the outcome. Okay. All right. Hardly any in the reverse. And the reverse is like, okay, what's going on with that energy? So you have to have faith. There's something, and there's something about what the heart wants. And the heart maybe not believing that something can happen or will happen. Let me see. Oh, we can't see all those. Maybe is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, okay. Persistence, and then the intuition, the extra card in the deck is coming out as your outcome. Beautiful. Intuition. And the Nine of Wands, really fiery energy. And like I said, this could be like the Magician. This youth energy, number 3, can be similar to Empress creative like energy. So let's go ahead. Let's get some clarifiers. 12, love, sacrificing of yourself, giving to give to somebody else, sacrificing of what you want to do for somebody else. It could be a waiting period here. You could feel a lot of love during this time for somebody that you have sacrificed for. So there's possibly a waiting period here with this love. Oh, well, there's what the waiting period is for. Let me take this long sleeve off. I always get hot when I start doing these. The 10 of Cups. So that is a completion of an emotional completion. However, you do notice that usually there's people that are getting everything they need to happily like live. So the home, the family, the kid, it's like it's sacrificing all for the sake of love, for the sake of a big family. And there's something about having faith that this fairy tale ending, how you're wanting it, can come about. Okay, and there's something really big with your intuition here too. Let's see. So we have Pisces energy, maybe Virgo energy. Tell me about the child. Tell me about this energy here of the child. I'm getting for some it's representing innocence. Queen of Cups in the reverse. It could be that this child energy is attached to a Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is an archetype of somebody who's, they're not really that in touch with their emotions. They're kind of hard to talk to. They may be really closed off when it comes to love, and it might go deep. It might have issues with how they love themselves, or I don't know, this just like the heart that's not in it, and needing to take care of oneself, or focus on some kind of health or mental thing, you know what I mean? Like needing to focus on that. Why do we have the Nine of Cups as the challenge? Why is, because somebody's never happy. Because somebody's never happy. It's exactly what I get. The Emperor in reverse. Because somebody doesn't know exactly what they want, really, and somebody's also never happy. It can't please this energy. So you could be like, okay, assert yourself, go after what you want, but it'd be hard to tell from this, because this energy can be emotionally manipulative, right? So there's something about a strategy that's to not go forward with this. It is choice to not move forward with this energy. It is choice. All right, so what do you need faith in other than knowing that it's, you know, for this Ten of Cups, right? What about the faith? Why is the faith card in the reverse? What do we need faith in? Timing. That the right timing will be the right timing. I know it never really feels like it is. So this card is saying it might not feel like the right time for something, but it is. I feel like you're just going to have to trust your spirit guides on something with that, because it is all about perspective, like how you got to a certain point, what you've been through. It's like saying that it was all worth it. And it definitely will be when you get to where you're going. Queen of Earth, the hero. Maybe you're playing the hero quite a bit, and it's exhausting here. 12-12 might be significant. Might be talking about your focus and partnerships, but like I said, there could be an issue with that. And another reason why I say that is because we have the King of Water upright in the environment, but the Queen of Cups is in the reverse as a challenge. So one person's kind of moving forward in love, trying to get along with the other, and then the other energy's not. Can't pretend that something's working if it's not, but that's exactly what kind of happens when you have the King of Wands in the reverse. I don't know, maybe this is like lovingly saying something is not working out, and that something is choice. You're feeling this choice card. You're feeling like you definitely have a choice. So you're feeling the choice. You're feeling the different portals, and there's something really loving that's trying to guide you in the environment. Two Kings. The goal and destiny card is your King of Fire. Whatever is not working out that you're trying to build in the current environment, you end up getting something that's similar that does work out. A goal or destiny, similar. Or building something kind of similar. Not the same, but kind of similar. King of Fire. So two Kings, there's a lot of action that's going to, and this is action too, and travel and movement. Possibly with a youth or an energy that's wanting to see new things. With this youth energy. Tell me about the choice. Or this could be like, be as a child, you know, be as a child. Justice. You have a choice in your partnerships. You have the ability to see things clearly enough in that. And justice is here saying, yes, something with the scales are balanced now that you realize you have this choice and different partnerships. Your truth, your clarity. Whoa. The High Priestess. Listening to your intuition. Maybe even knowing certain things and kind of holding on to that knowledge or wisdom without letting, so not letting somebody know what you know. What about this goals or destiny with the King of Fire? What you have been planning, or what you've been trying to visualize, manifest for yourself with the Three of Wands. That is the expansion, and that is your ships coming in, and it does work out. I have thought in the hopes or fears spot. So the thought and the hopes and fears, it has to do with the chemistry, your alchemistry of making sure that your thoughts are nice and balanced, more positive than negative if you can, and knowing that thought is what brings about your reality, your existence, your perception, all of that. Just tell us a little bit more on thought, and maybe you're getting more of control over that, or we're just letting them pass by. There's a situation that maybe you deemed not very hopeful, unhealthy spying, not helpful, didn't think that something could occur. It feels like a miracle here, because the three of Pentacle in the reverse is like you did it anyway, all on your own, in a situation where it didn't look very hopeful. There might be a lot more information that's needed with this thought energy. These might be representing childlike energies, or doing something on your own that could represent raising kids on your own too, or having done that. Your thoughts. Tell me a little bit more. Why are these pages in the reverse, other than what I've said? Because of losing confidence in somebody that you maybe used to have confidence in. The person that you feel you lost confidence in, you feel like they haven't made many sacrifices, or they didn't really sacrifice as much as you did for these connections, or children, or manifestations. So it's time to have a leap of faith. Persistence is the name of the game, and intuition. Persistence, intuition, Sagittarius energy, beautiful. And you have all the knowledge here. Yes, don't give up, even if it's like a wounded soldier energy, but don't give up. The moon in reverse, there's going to be something that is, it feels like connected with the moon cycle, where something will be revealed to you with the moon in reverse. And then here's the star. Aquarius energy, that has to do with you being in the spotlight, quite for sure. It is hopeful. It is something coming true, something manifesting. It might be getting like some kind of acclaim. And then we have the Death card, an ending or transformation here. Darkest before the dawn. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I got. It was 1818 when I wrapped up this reading. So that might be significant too. There's your energy, Cancer. There's the Sage, where the number 7. Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of knowledge. So really the thing that makes this situation hopeful is your persistence and applying your knowledge and wisdom. And I guess you're the hero. So sending you love and light. Like, share, subscribe. If you need a private reading that's a little bit longer and more tailored to you, just contact me in the description box below. There will be a link for my website. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.